IDW Publishing has courted woke activists as their fan base, and this is why they've lost the comic book license for My Little Pony. Now, I don't really want to talk about My Little Pony. I really don't. Whether it be the for the little girls, I guess, and or the bronies, which is a whole another topic I really don't want to get into.
The what?
We'll get into it, maybe, kind of. Anyway, let's forget I said it.
I'll try.
Okay, but this is about activists and activism. It is. We'll get into it. My Little Pony has always been a hotbed for controversy ever since the Friendship is Magic cartoon garnered a fan base of adult males who called themselves bronies. Many people have been uncomfortable with the property, which is geared toward little girls. The comic was published by IDW Publishing for a long time, with Wake activist, I think they meant woke, Heather Antos getting her tendrils into the property in the last couple of years as she's been promoted to head of licensing. Antos, who has worked on a child grooming project called When I Was Young, geared at manipulating children into body manipulation and LGBTQ sexual fetishes, and has made pushes into many IDW publishing properties that add creepy sexualizations to works. Okay, now
Oh,
all this sounds like sounds wild and it sounds political, but it's true and it's sad.
so basically, she's pushing for. I don't know if I can even say the word.
She's trying to make all the little children transformers,
Yeah, she's pushing.
and she has been noted as blaspheming Christianity.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I know who this is.
Last year, Heather Antos hired T. Franklin. Is that a real name? T. Franklin, who is apparently on drugs in many of her TikTok videos and brags openly about being a sex worker. Oh, but of course, no shame, and all this dumb shit. Her official bio lists her as yeah, of course, a queer disabled black woman. Me too. I'm a queer disabled black woman.
Oh my goodness. Well, you should
Vinilago.
get some privilege then.
I got that Vinilago.
Yep, you should get some privilege then.
And undoubtedly, Antos wanted to virtue signal with property. There's our in the site. Sources say Mattel was unhappy with his choice and pulled the license because they didn't want the brand associated with that. However, even with the worst of writers working on the property, the SJW was the Social Justice Warriors mob isn't happy with X as they're attacking an artist for the way he drew a comic. Can you believe it?
At this point, I'll believe anything.
So
What in the hell did they do to that
this
horse?
one has commented. So I just read blah blah blah, and it's super cute, blah blah blah. And then they're going, "But why does she look different? Why doesn't she have the cornrows?" So this artist was told specifically not to draw the character with the Afro type hair. He was told this specifically by Hasbro, which licensed little ponies out to IDW. And he didn't. He did as he was hired to do. The artist replied, "This is the reference I was told to use. We were explicitly told to use the 3D versions." Oh, to not okay, correction. To not use the 3D versions. 3D versions here, blackified hair, Africanized, all that. I mean, I don't know, by some stretch of imaginations, it's not necessarily so, but that would be the obvious takeaway when most people see it.
Yeah.
So he was told not to. And here they reply, "Oh, okay, but that's still not really the same hairstyle as what you drew, though. The TYT one is simplification of her MYM. I don't know what coded retard language they're speaking, not a different hairstyle or texture." This created a slew of comments attacking Andy Price, the artist, for not drawing the character Afro enough. The woke activists thought My Little Pony was supposed to be black coded and made a racial situation out of it, going at Andy Price simply for drawing the way he drew. Okay, how are we gonna know till we shave that little fucking pony?
It's a horse.
I mean, shave. Okay, you know more about horses.
Yeah,
Under their skin, what color are they generally? I mean, under their hair.
they're the color of their hair. So, like, if you got a black horse, the skin's going to be black.
But this is oh, well, I wasn't paying attention. A purplish, bluish,
Yeah,
teal color.
it's going to be purplish blue. You know,
So it's not one of your African sisters after all.
no, they're fighting over a horse of that's not even real.
So this goes on for a while, and then the artist tweets back, "I may be done." And I don't know, you can make what you will of that, but what I take of it is he's like, oh shit, I just found myself in one of these culture wars and I was just hired to do a job.
Yep.
Meaning he's gonna get axed, he's gonna get attacked left and right, his life's gonna be hell from now on because of the woke mind virus.
Yeah, and he was just doing his job.
In the year 2024, people are bullying Andy Price, a longtime My Little Pony comic artist, for not drawing what they perceive as a black coated pony correctly because he didn't draw Afro style hair. Hasbro mandated him to draw it otherwise. But fans like these are insufferable. Yeah, it's like, which I haven't covered and I'm probably not going to, the whole Godot uh,
Yeah,
debacle, if you want to use
yeah,
that phrase, which covers way more than just Godot. It has infiltrated all of open source software, and if we don't get a handle on that, it's gonna have it's gonna lead to much bigger issues than any of us realize because way more things rely on open source projects than your average person understands.
yeah. But they're fighting over a cartoon. I mean, this is ridiculous. It's just pure ridiculous.
And that's about it. All on this one. Like and subscribe, and we're out.